Alright, let's see if this works or not. How does it sound? How does it sound? Does it work? Is it beautimous? Or does it need adjustments? Quality's nice. Awesome. Yay. Okay, one moment. Okay. I posted there. Just tossing that out really quick. I wanted to make sure that it's somewhat ready. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh wait. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yay. Hi. So, today we are dressed up as Alien. We are using a worse webcam. I don't know if it's worse. It's about the same. We are dressed as Alien and we are descending upon Earth as an alien. Let's see. You are an alien girl. You are descending on Earth with the intent to take over the world. I think that is pretty much all I'm gonna write. It's pretty simple and straight to the point. You are an alien girl. You are descending upon Earth with the intent to take over the world. It is a terrifying thought, but you have no choice. The only thing that can stop you now is death. If this was your first time on Earth, it would be easy for you to just wipe out everyone and claim victory, but as it stands, you're not sure if killing them all will actually accomplish anything. I like the setup already. It seems to be like we are going to be kinda mean. So we'll go with that. You managed to mess up the landing and crash. Let's see where we're crashing. You managed to mess up the landing and crash land in the desert. There's nothing here except sand and rocks. You could easily die of dehydration or heat stroke right now, so you decide to make camp and try to survive until someone comes along who can help you. Oh, we're messed up already. The next day you see something moving in the distance. It looks like a human form, but it's too far away for you to tell what kind of body it is without getting closer. Perhaps they're friendly or perhaps hostile. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Your trusty alien technology should be able to take care of any human threat coming your way. So we're giving ourselves some technology right from the beginning so that we can't be overpowered or anything. You are an alien with a ray gun. Your weapon can either fire once for heavy damage or charge up to fire multiple times, each individual shot dealing slightly less damage. As you step out of your ship to meet the oncoming threat, you realize that it is not a human you see before you. It's a... Okay, we don't like that. We're not keeping that part. It's a fae, and like what? We're trying to take over Earth, not fantasy stuff. You also have a personal shielding technology which will protect you from damage until it wears off or until you run out of energy to power it. You slowly make your way towards the figure in the distance. We're gonna put that in, and then I think I'm gonna put in a little bit of detail about how I look, just so... Alright, no, I don't want reptilians. What? No. Alright, we're gonna go in. You're an alien girl. You're descending from Earth. Actually, we're gonna put something in remember for today. You are an alien girl. You look human except for your colorful clothing and rainbow colored hair. Alright. You're an alien girl with a mission to take over Earth. There you go. I think that's a pretty good background goal. As quest log, we are world domination. Let's put that in. I think that's good enough. Yeah, go with that. Okay. Let's see. My weapon can fire for once or multiple times. You make your way. You make your way towards the figure in the distance. Well, you can't really get a good look at him, but he seems to be humanoid in nature. You're not entirely sure if humans are supposed to live in the desert, but what do you know? You're an alien girl after all. You notice that he's pointing at you. A weapon of some sort? If he starts shooting, you better start charging your gun to return fire. You are an alien with a ray gun. You point your gun at the person and shout. Actually, you approach with your weapon drawn. It's a trap! You hear the click of a shotgun behind you and whirl around. No! Only to find yourself staring down the barrels of two large shotguns. The humans have you completely surrounded. You try to get off a shot of your gun, but the man fires, hitting you directly in the gut. Oh no! Come on. No. Reroll. No. Stop resisting me. Actually... Hands in the air where I can see them, you shout. Who are you and what are you doing out here? The stranger doesn't seem fazed by your threats. In fact, he seems completely calm and relaxed for someone who is about to face certain death. Take it easy, he says, not moving a muscle. I'm no threat to you. My name is Chris Hartfield. I'm just a simple explorer. Chris Hartfield, isn't that... Interesting. Good choice, AI. Good choice. You seem awfully calm, considering you are meeting a being such as me. Shout at him over your weapon. You wave it threateningly in the air. Let's see. No offense, but humans don't have the greatest track record when it comes to interacting with my kind. Wait, what? Oh, that's me. Oh, I'm so stupid. No offense, but you humans don't have the greatest track record when it comes to interacting with my kind. Don't I know it, he says, chuckling nervously. To be perfectly honest, I'm more terrified of you right now than you are of me. Indeed. You nod at him. I look him over. What is a human doing out here in all this sand? You wave your gun towards the desert surrounding you. This place is practically deserted. That's a long story, says Chris. You aren't sure what you want to listen to some human's life story right now? You're the one with the deadly weapon, and he should be the one jumping at your command. Get to the point, you say, waving your gun at him. He pauses for a second, looking you in the eyes. I'm looking for something. What? What could you possibly be looking for out here? Yeah, the camera quality doesn't have any settings at all. How horrible does it look? It is what it is. What could you possibly be looking for out here? An alien. Why, you ask, aiming your weapon at him. Are you with the government? He laughs. Oh no, nothing like that. His laughter is becoming unsettling. I'm a simple archaeologist. What's so funny, you say, getting more and more agitated. Why would an archaeologist be looking for aliens? I'm looking for you, he answers simply. Oh, I don't... What is up with you? You stare at him. Slightly nervous now. What do you want? What do you want, person? You, he says simply. Suddenly the world explodes. What? That's not what I want. No, AI, what? Oh, your weapon flies out of your hand and you're thrown to the floor. A powerful shockwave has blown right through the house? Shattering... What? No, where the... You, he says simply. You... what do I do? He wants an alien. Alright. I mean... That's kind of strange. That's kind of strange. strange. You mumble under your breath as you look him over. Forgot to press the button. He notices you eyeing him and starts fidgeting like a small child waiting to be scolded by his mother. I have no intention of hurting you, he assures you. Then what do you want? You ask, getting slightly impatient. He pauses for a moment. You to help me. Me? Why would I help you? Because if you don't, you'll never get home. You look up at him and consider his words. You're broken. Your crash landed spaceship behind you, kind of. How do you write that? Kind of. You look up at him and consider his words. You are awfully aware. You're becoming awfully aware of the broken spaceship. You're becoming awfully aware of the crash in the spaceship behind you. Why would I ever want to get home? I'm here to take over this planet. Great, he says. Just what we need. Another hostile alien. You jump back, aiming your gun right at his head. What did you say? Come on now, he says, not intimidated in the least. I've read all the reports. You and your kind have been a plague on this sector of the galaxy for countless years, attacking planets, conquering and destroying entire civilizations. What makes you think this little rock is any different? You look... Oh, wait. Nah. You stare at him. I was under the impression that this planet is not aware of my kind. Yeah, I was under the impression of that. So you're not here to conquer? I'm here to take over. There's a difference, you say. He lets out a low whistle. Man, the people here are not going to like you. You bring your gun up to his head again. Let's make one thing clear, human. You're in no position to judge me or my people. You can't even choose your own leaders. You hear Chris chuckle under his breath. You think for a moment. You are in luck, Chris. I have just decided to spare your life, and you will now lead me to your leader. I want to see what it does with that. This is gonna be amazing. You hear him stand up behind you. Sure thing, alien. Stop calling me that, you say, slightly raising your voice. Alright, ... Alright, he says, taking the tone of your voice and replying in a sing-song manner. You get the impression he's trying to be irritating on purpose. For a brief moment, you're tempted to shoot him for his insolence. You can... Oh, you may call me Aini. You wave the ray gun at him. Again. It's so again. He's gonna get used to that. Alright. Okay, Aini, I'm guessing you want me to walk in front of you. Correct, you say, tapping him on the shoulder with your weapon. Now walk. Sure thing, he says, sounding entirely too cheerful given the circumstances. He turns around and walks ahead slowly. You follow closely behind, your gun aimed at his back. So, where are we? You mumble under your breath. You did not manage to land where you planned due to the crash of your spaceship. Gotta figure out where we are and where we're going. The human called Chris led you to an area filled with metal buildings. It is still night here, but bright lights on the buildings keep the entire area bright. There are a few cars or other vehicles around. But there are many humans walking around in this area. Welcome to Area 51, he says about turning his head. What does that mean, you ask? It's a military base, he answers, simply still not facing you. You get a suspicious feeling about this place. Oh, what do you well, actually, yeah, let's just go with that. A suspicious feeling. Keep walking, Chris, you say, aiming the gun closer to his back. He walks a few more meters, then stops at a door in the middle of the building facing you. There's a large window on the front, and inside you can see several humans watching you. You take a step backward to avoid the view of the people inside. Do you work here? He stops for a moment before answering yes. You hide yourself behind Chris. What does your work here entail? You ask nervously. What is it gonna be? AI doesn't know. What? No, try again. I'm going inside, okay? Stay back, he says, keeping his voice down. You edge back into the shadows. Don't take too long or you are going to get the ray gun. Get the ray gun treatment. You shout after him as he enters the building. I'll be quick, I promise, he answers with a laugh, then disappears inside. In front of you is a metal building with bright lights on the roof. There's little movement there, but on the side of it is another large building. That's where most of the people are walking in and out of. You could sneak in there and hide until Chris comes back outside. You nervously fumble with your dress and keep the ray gun ready while you wait. You watch the people around you. Some of them are dressed in clothing similar to what I'm wearing. Others are dressed more modernly with strange glasses and hats. The door that Chris entered opens again and he walks out. Let's go, he says, walking towards you. You turn away from him and quickly hide behind the corner of the building. Why did you come out so early? They could see me. Wait, what? I thought they've been seeing me. No. Where or why didn't... What took you so long? Let's go with what took you so long. What took you so long? I'm not worried about them seeing me right now, so let's go with that first. I had to wait in line, he says. Now let's go. He starts walking away from the building. You follow closely behind him. Where are we going? Just follow me, he says, turning a corner and walking down another street. As you walk behind him, you realize that your shoes are no match for his sandals. With every step, his thin soles touch the ground and he picks up his foot. What? Wait, what? No. I don't... Alright, let's see where it goes from here. Not giving me much to work with. With your shoes, every time your toe touches the ground, you have to lift your whole leg forward. Soon you fall further behind and can't see him anymore. You continue walking forward, looking from side to side for any sign of him. You come up to a crossroads. One road has a large line of people walking in the same direction you are going. The other road has no one on it at all. This is kind of weird. No. If your shoes, every time your toe touches the ground, you hurry after Chris. I don't like your attitude, Chris. I'd prefer if you were a little more forthcoming with information. You pat his back with your gun. Or ray gun. I am interested in hearing more. He quickly turns his head to look at you and raises an eyebrow. Can't you see I'm trying to walk here? You continue to follow him. Up ahead, you can see the sign for the airport shuttle. Chris walks even faster, and you struggle to keep up in your heels. You manage to keep up with Chris, but once you reach your but you find it hard to... Or actually... managed to keep up with Chris, but but it's taking its toll on your alien lungs. Chris. You hiss towards him. Why are you running? You don't hear any music? I do have music on. Let's see. Nothing? That's weird. No, it's quite loud to me. Is it? It might. Now? Yeah. I don't know. That's... At audio... No. This is all messed up. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Alright. Chris says because he wants to make sure that he catches us. That's why he's running. He doesn't stop. He keeps on going straight, passing the signs and benches and people. You try to follow him, but end up tripping over your own feet. You go sprawling forward and slam your face into the concrete walkway. Your gun flies out of your hand and skitters across the floor. You're in extreme pain, but manage to get to your feet. That's it, Chris. I am going to shoot you. You whine as you rate. Gather your belongings and reach for your gun. That's it. That's good. I'm glad it sounds good. Come on, AI. No, it's not. You won't kill me because you need me to get home, he calls back at you. You look down a long corridor and see him disappearing around a corner. You try to get your shoes on while walking after him and end up running after him in your stocking feet. You come around the corner, but you've lost sight of him. Chris, you shout as loud as you can. There's no answer. You grumble, displeased at his disappearance. You look around for any other humans that might be close by. You look for other humans that might be close by so you can ask them where he went. To the side you see an open door with bright lights shining out of it. You hear a familiar voice of Chris calling out to you. Carrie, over here, what? You run towards the light and through the door. Inside there are stairs that lead down. At the bottom is Chris waving at you. When you reach the bottom of the stairs, you notice a large metal door directly in front of him. You look at Chris. My name is not Carrie. It's Aini. You poke your gun at his chest. Ooh, why is it switching? Oh, no, it's not. I'm just having a German moment. You look at Chris. My name is not Carrie. It's Aini. You poke your gun at his chest. And then swing it towards the door. So, what is this? Let's see. What's in the door? Chris? Chris Hartfield, the astronaut. This is the emergency exit for the tram. The tram lets out right here so that an emergency people can go out really quick. It looks like a bunker, you say, peering up at the solid metal door that leads us to the outside world. What? Even with your superior vision, you can barely see anything through the small window set in its base. Yes, it's also a bunker, Chris says, rolling his eyes. In case of an alien invasion, of course. You turn towards Chris. You're not going to lock me in there, are you? I'm like, come on, Chris, what are you doing? Chris, don't betray me now. His eyes widen and he shakes his head. No, I'm not. He begins to nod, then stops. Wait, yes I am. You point your gun at him once more. He puts his hand up but continues to talk. I have to. It's the only way to get you back home. No, it's not. You just try to get rid of me. Chris, I think I'm gonna have to shoot you if you keep this up. How do I get out of the situation? You decide you've had it with Chris. Ugh. Chris. And spin on your heels to turn backwards. I'm going to find myself a better human. You yell as you make to leave. I am gonna find a better human. This Chris is not good. He just wants to lock me up. Carrie, he calls after you. I'm sorry, I'll miss you. You flip around and aim your gun at him once more. He's not coming with you. You manage to make it outside the airport and onto the street. It's dark out, so you head for the light. In this case, a large hotel not far from where you are. You go up to the front desk and ask for a room. No. Go up to the front desk. This music is downer. Okay, oh yeah, you can't even hear the music, I forgot. You go up to the front desk. You point your ray gun at the person at the front desk and ask, oh, where is your leader? I think that's a good thing to do. Just go to the front desk in a hotel and be like, yo, where do I go to find your leader? I'm trying to take over this planet. Please assist me. What? He says. You ask again, more clearly enunciating this time. Where is your leader? You notice a phone off the hook on the desk behind him, and two girls looking out from behind a corner down the hall to your right. I think he's in his room down that hall. The man says as you lean forward to get a better look at what he's pointing at. You look at him suspiciously over your gun. We are suspicious. Why would you tell me that? I'm not sure he stutters. That's what I thought. You say as you spin on your heels to go find this leader person. You don't get far when you realize something is very wrong. No one is paying attention to you at all. In fact, the people in the lobby aren't even looking in your direction. You try a few more times but get the same results. Nothing. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I like this. Let's go and just skip one more and see what it does. You shrug your shoulders and make your way to the hall the man pointed you towards. You approach the door and enter. Ray gun first. Inside, you find a man tied to a chair with his eyes. What? No, no. This dude's getting tortured? No. What? No. AI, what? There's no one in the room. You see a large king-sized bed with its curtains drawn closed. You hear some noises coming from behind it, so you draw back the curtain. Ah, you say as you point your gun at a naked man. Naked man? You are the leader? The man doesn't answer, he just glares at you. What the hell are you doing in here? I'm here to take you home. You expect what? You what do I do in this case? Oh my god. You stare at him confused. I was told you are the leader here, and I am here to take over this planet. You wave your gun in his face, then towards his body. But why are you naked? Why? I don't know what you're doing to me, AI. What is going on? This is strange. You see a policewoman enter from the bathroom, also naked. What the hell are you doing in here? The man gets off the bed and grabs a pair of boxes from a chair next to it. He pulls them on and approaches you. I think you better leave, he says quietly, so as not to alarm anyone. You wave your gun in his face. I'm not leaving until you tell me why you have so many half-naked people here. What? What is going, like, what did I run into? Yeah, AI. I don't know either. This is not what I'm here for. What the hell? He tries to wave you towards the door. It's not what you think. This is a hotel. People come here to have fun. You need to leave before my staff get out here. You suddenly realize you're in a hotel room with a strange naked man and start to feel very self-conscious. You look down and realize, what? No, I'm not naked. No. No, what? AI, stop. I put in that I have cute clothes in my remember. What are you doing? You suddenly realize you're in a hotel with a strange naked man, so you feel very self-conscious. You quickly run for the exit. You stare at him before you quickly run for the exit. You think to yourself, I guess I preferred Chris, even though he tried to lock me up. I'm like, no. The man calls out, wait, where are you going? But you already left. You stride out of the hotel, slightly embarrassed. I can't type. Hi, Hasbro. Thanks for joining. You stride out of the hotel, slightly embarrassed. You shake off the nervousness. No one said it would be easy to take over this planet. You make your way down the street. So, today I decided I would be an alien that is taking over Earth. I crash landed though, and I was greeted in the desert by a name called Chris Hartfield, which after quick Google is actually an astronaut. So we met Chris, and I told him that he should lead me to his leader. Like, I would not kill him because I'm kind. And he leads me to Area 51, and then he tries to lock me away in some metal underground place. And I was like, no. I left and went to a hotel room and asked at the desk to bring me to their leader. And unfortunately, I ended up in a hotel room with strange naked people, and now I am leaving because this is not what I'm here for. I am striding out of the hotel, slightly embarrassed. I shake off the nervousness, and I think to myself that no one said it would be easy to take over a planet. I walk along the row of shops to see a sign that says animal shelter. You think to yourself, I guess I could go visit Carrie. Okay, now it's the AI is kind of. No, we're not going to animal shelters. It keeps bringing up this person name called Carrie because apparently the Chris called me Carrie once, even though I gave him my name. Okay. I notice a coffee shop that has its doors open and smoke billowing out of it. There are two men standing outside, having a heated discussion over a map. You make your way towards them and wave your gun in their faces. I am taking over this planet, and you will tell me who the human leader is. You get a mixture of laughter and blank stares. It's not even loaded. That's what you like to think. You smile at them as you shoot it towards a car driving past. Let's see what happens if we shoot it at a car. Either the AI is gonna be like, too easy, or I'm gonna have to jump in and just like disintegrate it. The two men flinch at the noise. You're crazy, one says. You shrug his shoulders and aim it at the other. Name. Jelly. Wait, it's not loaded. You pointed at Jelly. Name. I'm Keith. I run the cafe. Well, I used to until I closed it, he answers. You wave it in his face as he tries to focus on your eyes rather than the gun. That's driving past. Incinerating. Or turning it to dust. Blinking it out of existence. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm playing only in story mode. To be honest, I'm too stupid to play and do or say, so I control story completely. I like the formatting that way, and that's just how I prefer it. So we have Jelly and Keith. Let's see, what do we do with them? You look at the cafe doors, then back at Keith. Okay. Where is your leader? I don't know what else I would say other than... Yeah, I just, for myself, I like to write what I want to say and do in my own way. So when the AI just does do or say and it just takes over completely, it just doesn't feel like it's fun to me. So I just roll through in story the whole way, and you'll see if I like part of an input that the AI gives me and I don't like some other stuff, I'll just edit it out. I really control most of the story rather than, well, 50-50, not controlling it. Okay. He points up to the street, the bank, but I don't think you want to go in there. They aren't open yet. You blink at him. Who's in there? The bank manager. He lives there. You hear sirens in the distance and know the police need to be involved. What? No. I think just going around asking for who's your leader is kind of shitty, to be honest. I don't really know what to do. I guess I could just wreak havoc. Okay, so I ask, okay, where's your leader? Keith laughs bitterly. Haven't you been listening? I closed the cafe. The bank repossessed it, and our leader is an uncaring jerk who cares more about banks and their money than us. Are you saying there's no one in charge? He shakes his head. No, we just look after ourselves. If someone needs me, we help them. If not, then too bad. You cross your arms in thought. Then look up at Keith with a charming smile. Well, if there is no one taking charge, then I will do it. I'm running dragon. Ah, yeah, the police. That's smart. I think I am running. Yeah, I'm running dragon. Dragon's on. He looks at you doubtfully, and you wave the gun in his face again. Who else is there? Crazy girl with a ray gun? You grin at him and wave towards the door. So let's go out. Let's go inside? He shifts uncomfortably from one foot to another. Are you sure? I mean, aren't you a little young to be taking charge? You scoff at his words. Excuse me? Isn't it rude to talk about someone's age? Okay, so I want to have that input, but I kind of want to get rid of the going inside to the cafe. That doesn't sound that great. But we'll see what it does. If we can always go back. Keith leads you inside and into the manager's office. You sit down and look around. You notice a fancy awards cabinet with plaques on it, showing that this bank has won awards for being the best bank in town. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the manager's faces when they realize an 11-year-old girl is now in charge. I don't know about 11. Alien. Right, I guess I'm managing a bank now. Okay. You take a seat behind the main desk and look up at Keith. So what does the leader of a bank do? Like, I don't know. What does the leader of a bank do? He laughs and points towards a pile of files. You need to go through those files and check all the accounts. Let me know if any of them need to be cancelled or have money put into them. You point at him and wave your gun at him. You will help me. I still don't fully understand your language yet. He nods his head and sits down next to you, grabbing the first file. He begins scanning the files, putting some aside for later. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, Hasbro. I appreciate it. I like drawing a lot. It's fun. You narrow your eyes at Keith as he reads through some papers. Keith, I don't know what I'd say. You narrow your eyes. All right, let's just watch Keith and see what he does. We're taking over the world, one bank at a time, I guess. He notices your stare and says, "What? How long have you worked here?" you ask, remembering your new intention to know more about this planet. He lets out a breath and leans in his chair. Too long. You lean forward and wave your gun in his face to get his attention again. How old are you? I'm 20, he answers, looking at the gun nervously. You take a deep breath and let out a sigh of relief. You look at Keith and think, well, if you've worked here for so long, what would you do if you could do anything you wanted? You've worked here in this bank for so long. Let's see. Yeah, I have to now. I don't know what we're doing in a bank. Well, you gotta take baby steps. It's one step at a time. He thinks for a moment before saying, I'd get out of here and travel. You lean forward in your chair, resting your gun in your hands and resting your chin on the end of the gun barrel. Like, is this like like this? This is not a good way to rest. You wave the... Okay, so you do that. Like, going on an adventure? You wave the gun around as Keith nods and his head evenly. Yeah, I'd go where the winds take you. Find myself again. You start chewing on your lip as you think about his words. I guess I will... Actually, I wanted him to say something about the bank. But what about the bank? Ask him. Yeah. The Dad's Army reference. He leans back in his chair again and sighs. I don't know. You take a moment to think about your next words. What did I say? Keith, I like your enthusiasm for adventure. I will allow you to tag along on my quest for world domination. You grin up at him. I like how the game thinks that I'm 11 years old. Like, really? That's so mean. So I say that to him, firing the gun in the air, laughing maniacally. He stares at you blankly. What? You wave your gun in his face to get his attention again. I'm allowing you to come with me on my quest for world domination. Keith just stares at you blankly as he stands up. Oh, well, I have to go now. You watch him leave the room, but shout after him. I thought you wanted to go on an adventure. Go where the winds take you. I mainly play custom. I only ever did fantasy noble. And it always seems to be you wake up in a tower and you're being under attack. You keep or whatever is under attack, and I'm like, alright. I did that like 3 times. I was like, alright, it's good enough. I'm good. He turns to you with a smile. I'm going. You lean back in your chair and watch him leave. You fire your gun in the air again and laugh maniacally. On the wall, you see the awards for bank awards. Let's see how well you do now that I'm in charge. You get up and take down the awards. I don't... Do I? You lean back in the chair and lift your feet up on the desk. You put your hands behind your head and lounge. I don't know what else I would do. There's not really much I can work with right now. A crazy grin spreads across your face as you realize you can do whatever you like. However, you don't know much about the humans or their banks. So So you decide to find someone who does. Let's see. You don't know much about the humans or their banks. Let's take that out. Alright, let's okay, you look down at the telephone on the desk and decide to press some buttons randomly. I don't know what humans are or their banks, and oh, the start of the preset's always the same. Yeah. Bring the man to justice. How did you do that? What did you do? Was it amazing? I do want to try something like that, but for me, at least for the streams so far, I kind of like just make up what I can come up with an outfit for. So that's how I've been doing it. So I press buttons for about 20 minutes. Someone picks up and you are connected. Yeah, you hear a gruff voice answer. I would like to make a deposit, you say in your best human voice. What? Codes please, the person answers. You lean forward over the desk to get a better look at the numbers on the screen. No. No, this is not... I'm gonna re-roll this one. 12 hours later, you found it and died. Oh no, that sucks. I kind of like... Okay. You look down at the telephone on the desk, decide to press some buttons randomly and try to get an operator. You hear a beep, 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 and realize you must have dialed the right number. Hello, Swinton Bank, how may I help you? You hear a confused voice ask at the other end of the line. You lean forward and smile into the phone. Yes, this is the Sun Enterprise Company. We are doing a market survey to see if our company would be well received in Swinton. That's not... yes, this is the... You pause and look down at the letterhead of your bank. I need to figure out the name of our bank. Okay, this is the William Buckman Shakespeare the third bank. Please connect me to your manager. You hear some clicks and then silence as the person on the other end on the line picks up another phone. Hello, Mr. Gramble. There's a man on the phone claiming to be William... No. There's a weird woman. There's a woman on the phone claiming to be William Buckman Shakespeare the third. She says she wants to connect... Did I say the moon? To connect her to the manager. This is his name. William. You smile to yourself and lean back in your chair as you wait to be connected. You hear a coughing noise down the phone before a deep voice answers. This is the manager. To whom am I speaking? This is Mrs. Iney. William Buckham Shakespeare the third. You lie easily. I would like to speak to you about my... Wait, what? And I am... Wait, what am I even... Why am I calling these people? Hello? And I'm looking for someone to help me. Yeah, I am looking for help. You play with the with your gun as you speak. You see, I am on a mission. Don't worry about that. But I am looking to lead this bank to success. I need help in doing so, considering I have no idea what I am doing. This is where you come in, my friend. Oh, I'm still in the bank. Oh yeah, I could look at the money. That's a good idea. You hear silence on the other end of the phone. I don't quite understand, comes the reply. What I'm saying is I need someone with experience to come and help me run this bank. The hours are good, you get a free hat, and you don't even have to wear a suit. You lay it on thick, hoping you can convince him. What would it take for you to come? Anything. Name anything. You... try to sound convincing. Convincing? No. Offer. I mean, I'm running this bank. I can do whatever I want. I can't, you hear a voice say before the phone gets dropped and you hear hurried footsteps leaving. You lean back in your chair again and think about who to try next when you hear sirens outside and a convoy of military vehicles pull up outside. You quickly rush to the window and look out just in time to see dozens of soldiers getting out of the vehicles and pointing guns at the people outside. You watch and thought. Like, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You watch and thought as they line everyone up and start putting bags over their heads before forcing them into the vehicles. You hear a door open at the front of the bank and quickly turn to aim your gun at the doorway. Just in time to see Keith stumble in, hands held up. "Don't shoot, don't shoot," he says in a panicked voice. You jump down from the desk and walk over to him, keeping the gun pointed at his head. What's happening? What's happening here, Keith? Yeah, what is happening, Keith? Help. What's going on? They came in the night and took over. What? No. We're... What did you do? I didn't do anything, I swear. It was the Travelers? No. Okay, the AI doesn't know what's going on, I think. Yeah, I did enjoy taking the Madoka plot yesterday. That was very dark and enjoyable. It was kind of grounded. You yell at him. I didn't do anything, I swear. I kind of want... he says nervously. You are interrupted when you hear a... What is it, a megaphone? Megaphone from outside. Oh, we're gonna lead it a little bit. a little bit better. Like, we need to get going. What? No. No, I don't. No. I want them to come for me, not for like. No, I can't work with this. It would be interesting, but I can't. Not with this. All right. Okay, we need to lead the. You're interrupted when you had. Yeah, I typoed. First of all, when you hear a megaphone outside, I need to. Who told them I was here? You swing your gun at Keith. All right, that might lead it a bit better. I mean, I did shoot a car. Attention, this is the last time I'm going to say this. Put down your weapons and come out with your hands up. You're surrounded and we will shoot to kill. You hear a deep voice say. You take a step back and realize they think this is a hostage situation, not a bank robbery. Not an alien takeover. You laugh at the mistake. Yeah, sorry, we'll be right out, you yell back. You turn to Keith. What did I do with this? Yeah, I bet Keith. Hostage or bank robbery situation. Not an alien takeover. Let's do that. Just let the AI lead. I'll get the door, Keith says, and walks over to get it. All right, Keith, thanks. I'll take it. You walk behind Keith, gun pointing at his back. Do that. Yeah, he left. He did want to go on an adventure, and now he has the military here? Come on, Keith. I think Keith is in trouble. So he opens the door and you see several soldiers pointing guns at you. You raise your hands and step forward. I'm coming out, you shout. The soldiers react by training their guns on you, and you can see the men holding Keith doing the same to him. Don't move, one of the soldiers says as they all walk towards you, training their guns at your head. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's a little rude. You wave off their guns. I am here to find your leader. Well, actually, let's just do that. This brother situation. Shut up, one of them says as they push you against the wall and put metal cuffs on your wrists. No. I'm an alien. I'm just gonna announce it. I'm an alien. You can't treat me like this. You can't treat me like that. I'm an alien, and I am here to take over this planet. You can't treat me like that. You walk up to one of them. and fling at their gun with your finger. Or flick. It's flicking, not fling. Flick at their gun with your finger. You know your shields can take any measly human weapon. Let's see. Shoot it on the spot. But they can. They can. It's not gonna do anything. You hear the soldier groan in frustration and order his team to get you in the vehicle. You find yourself pushed into a black van and shackled to a bench before hearing the door being locked and others being shoved in with you. The lady says she's from another planet, Keith is telling everyone as you try to count how many there are. Over 10, but less than 20, probably. What? Well, how did they just shove me in? That's... you hear the soldier groan in frustration. The lady says she's from another planet. He is telling everyone. You look at the soldiers. Oh, where is your leader? Let's lead is a little bit different. We want the leader of the military to talk to us, and then he can maybe take us to the next leader. So we're just like, we're going from the bank to the, well, we started at the hotel with the naked people to the bank, and then now we're here. We didn't really do anything at the bank though. Right here, alien, you hear a voice answer from behind you, and you turn to see a man in a suit walk out from the crowd of soldiers. And just who are you? You say, annoyed at being called an alien. I'm Director Jack Benison from the FBI, and you, my friend, have some serious explaining to do. Jack Benison. Let's see. Alright, it's no one for once. That's good. Okay. You cross your arms, but keep your ray gun ready as you talk. Well, Jack, that makes 2 of us. You always get taken hostage and in a mansion. Yeah, I noticed that whenever you're in a car, you always look out, and like the way it writes, like the city passing by always sounds the same. It's really funny to me. You hear a whooshing sound and suddenly feel several pairs of hands grab you. The soldiers have trained their guns on your head, but several other agents have grabbed you and restrained your arms. You're coming with us, Director Benison says. Oh, I doubt that. You wink at him as the agents put handcuffs on you and force you into their vehicle. You humor them for now. You humor them for now. We got more alien technology. Once you find out where their leader is, you can come up with a better plan. You sit next or opposite of the direct of what was his name? Jack. Of Jack, and raise an eyebrow. Say hi, Jack. Back to Area 51, probably. Well, we already were there, and then this Chris guy was like trying to lock me up, and I was like, nah. You sit opposite of Jack and raise an eyebrow. You have a nice office, you say, looking around. So where are you from? You answer his questions curtly, saying you're from another planet and that you're here on a peaceful mission to conquer the world. Jack just stares at you. Well, we'll just see about that. He says as two more agents walk in front of you. They force your arms behind your back and shove a bag over your head. No, that's rude. They try. You give them a slightly annoyed glance. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You grin at them. Chris. The other Chris again. No, don't want to talk to him. He was weird. I don't know what kind of weird alien powers do we have. We gotta have more than just a ray gun. Disintegrating stuff. Even though writing disintegrating is kind of annoying. The two agents are either too stupid or too stubborn to back down and begin trying to intimidate you. They step forward, invading your personal space, and try to stare you down. You lean forward and stare back at them. Then you lash out with your mind. Oh! You feel the power surge within you as you make your attack. What do I do? What's our powers? Hasbro, quick, help me decide. What could we do? Mind powers, I guess. I don't know Mars Attack. I never watched it. I don't like the aliens there because they look scary, so I never seen it. To be honest, it's embarrassing as it is. Telekinesis. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. You shrug your shoulder at them. I told you not to do that. With your mind, you simply make them. With your mind, you control their movements. Alright, let's see what the AI does. Let's see if this is gonna be good or bad. Could be funny. Could be really funny. Forcing them to hurtle through the air and smash into the wall on either side of Director Benison. They slump to the ground and slump unconscious. The AI did this sentence. They slumping to the ground and slump unconscious. You having a stroke here? Like, I typed that, poopy. Jack jumps up from his chair and back as if he's been shocked by a static shocker. What the hell are you? What the hell are you? He asks, a mix of fear and confusion in his eyes. I told you I am an alien, Jack. Your powers undo the restraints on your hand and you wave them at him. Morphing abilities. You can do everything. Let's just do all of it. Let's do all the powers. Now listen carefully. I don't have time to play games with you. I'm here on a peaceful mission. I'm looking... Wait, what? The Time Lord? No. I'm here on a peaceful mission to take over the world. First of all, second of all... Let's keep that part. Yeah, see, this is how I... Yeah, we're not doing Doctor Who. No. I don't want to do Doctor Who. I'm not... I haven't watched that in years. No. No. I really think you have the wrong idea. I'm in charge of the FBI, not the army. So you're in charge of a bunch of jocks whose job it is to stand around and look pretty then. Jack frowns. Army? What are you even talking about? Yeah. Okay, we're refreshing. This is not a good answer. You're not taking over the world, you're going to jail. He picks up his phone and begins dialing. You see that his fingers are too far away for you to control them. Jack, listen to me. I don't have time to convince you. If you want to help me, then at least let me go so I can complete my mission. This planet doesn't even have any gold mines. What? I don't have time to convince you. You lean forward and smack the phone out of his hands. Matt Smith, David Tennant. He smirks as he grabs it off the ground. See, now I'm going to give you an offer. I can easily break you and your agents like little toys, but I will give you one chance to join me. I'd rather die, Jack says bravely. You raise your hand to zap him, but stop suddenly. He's right. Killing him wouldn't help. You have to capture them somehow. You lower your hand inside. Your choice. What is my choice? You wave at. You wave around you. You can. Oh, actually, we have alien powers, right? We can just like bribe everyone. I can fulfill any wish you have. You want to. I can realize your dreams. Let's work together and you can, or we can both benefit. We can both benefit from this. Well, if I say wish or dream, it'll think that you grin. I'll lose all the memories of your family. Okay, I'll bring that up. Okay. Never, he says with a confident smile. You sigh. He seems like he's going to be difficult. You lean forward. Well, too bad. I'm taking you. Okay, no. Lean forward. If you don't, I will make you lose all the memories of your family. That's just the first thing I will do. Alright, let's see. Do you want to keep your memories or do you want to lose them? He's probably gonna be like, yeah, that's great. Jack's face turns from confident to broken in an instant. You know exactly what buttons to press, it would seem. He falls silent and stares at the ground as you continue. I'm giving you this one chance to join me. You hear him mutter, one chance. You smirk. Seems like he's mulling over your offer. Fine, I'll do it. He gives in, much faster than you thought he would. It's done. You lean back and cross your arms. You bring out your favorite ray gun and wave it about as you continue on. So, my friend, where is your leader? If people refuse, target family and friends. Works every time. That's so mean. I love it. Which one? You stop waving your gun. You have multiple leaders? You ask, intrigued. Sure, Jack answers. He waves his hands as he talks about his leaders. We have the centralized government, the Federation Congress, the High Council, the Shadow Proclamation. I meant your leader. You say annoyed. Where is he? Oh, him? General Spencer's in charge of Black Ops in this base. You're not. Okay, let's go to him then. Maybe he will join our cause. You grin at Jack. Oh god, I typoed Jack like super badly. Oof. How did I type it backwards? I'm gonna Jack. Jesus. Well. Oh, nah. Okay. You not. Okay, let's go to him. Maybe he will join our cause. You grin at Jack and get up. You wave at the camera as you walk by, sending out a telepathic message to the guards outside. Let us through, it's alright. They move aside and let you through the gates. The next part of your mission is complete. Alright. You poke your gun at Jack's shoulder. Go on. Lead the way. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll give it that. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it has its moments. Go on, lead the way, you say in a jokingly manner. He raises an eyebrow but continues walking towards the base. As you walk down the hallways of the base, people stop to stare at you. Some recognize you and salute. Wait, what? What? No, what? We're getting rid of that. People stare at you, but avoid any confrontation. Typo. Sharp edges, rectangular holes, knife blades. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's great, and then it's just like poops itself. Hey, why aren't they doing anything? You whisper to Jack. He just shrugs and responds. I told them all not to interfere with you. Oh, Jack, you good. But why? I'm their leader and your leader. They know that, but they also know what you're planning. There was a bit of a cafeteria incident a few days ago. Someone said your name. What? You smile at him. I like how you work, Jack. You're doing great. You are doing great. You pat his head with... Oh, no. You motion for him to lower his upper body and then proceed to pat his head with your ray gun. There we go. Gotta make sure that we're reinforcing that we're kind of short. Yeah, spelling is like some of these words I'm like, eh. But thank God for spell check. It's right there. Right click to fix it. He smiles nervously as you continue down the hallway. The arrogant prick won't know what hit him. As you get closer to your destination, you hear a voice in your head. Why, hello there, Skittles. I was waiting for you to come. Wait, what? No. You look at Jack. So this... who are we going to? General Spencer is arrogant. Question mark? Jack stops. Well, not my place to say, but he says, looking around as if someone might be listening. He motioned with a gun for him to continue. He's kind of a big racist jerk. Oh, God, no. He continues quickly when he sees you raise your gun, fearful of what you might do. He's a very talented general and has done great things for the country, but he just has some very big views on certain matters. Oh, God, this is not gonna be good. Oh, God. You're not. Okay, I guess that's good information to have before I attempt to bring him to my cause. Yeah, that's good information. Let's keep going. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it for telling me that guy's a racist. Well, he can try. He just looks back at you with a blank expression. You quickly motion for him to continue walking down the hallway before someone sees you standing and shooting your gun in the air. Jack knocks on a large wooden door with ornate decorations. A small hole opens up and a pair of eyes stare out from behind it. They stare at you both for a while, examining you both before opening up the door. Jack Stein, what do you want? You shove Jack to the side and step forward. Gun raised. I am here to take over this planet. I announced that. That's my hi, I'm here. Let's do this. Please put that gun away. No need to point it at me. You lower your gun, but keep it ready to raise again. Tell your man to step aside or I will kill you where you stand. The man laughs in response. I don't think you will be able to do that, but fine. I will tell him to step aside. He pauses and nods his head. You watch as his men step aside before you walk over and take a seat on his work desk. You cross your legs and make yourself comfortable. You speak. Ooh, 4 a.m. Do you have to work? If you have to work, you should go to sleep. If not, why not, right? I don't know. You speak. I have a proposition for you, and I doubt you will want to turn me down. You smile into the room. AI is just like, I'll just do a dot. That's all I know. Jack walks in, looking at you confused. I'll just be in my room, he says as he leaves. You nod and wave to him. Your new partner continues. Oh, and what might that be? You laugh in response. Why, the future, of course. You bring your gun over and slide it across the desk to him. You watch as he grabs it and examines it with curiosity. Pretty cool, huh? You grin at him. I don't know why I'm giving him my gun. But let's roll with it. You want to be on the winning team this time, right? He sighs and sits back into his chair. He seems to ignore you now that he has your gun. This annoys you, so you tell him to pay attention, but he continues to ignore you. You're about to raise your gun to shoot him when he begins to talk. Look, kid, I'm not joining you or your team or whatever the hell it is. You roll your eyes at his words and lean over the desk to grab your gun back. Then proceed to wave it in his face. If you don't, I'm going to make your life hell. You lean back and raise an eyebrow. I heard you are a racist, and I will begin by having you canceled. There we go. That'll do it. I have acquired most crude you. I guess I'll begin erasing your families, all the memories of your family. All the memories of your family. There we go. Oh, thank you for following. Yeah, go get some sleep. Oh God, builders arrive at 10 a.m. Thank you so much. Take care. Sleep well. He stares at you blankly and sighs. You're a morally great child who knows just as much about right and wrong as I do. He turns in his chair. You know what? He turns his chair around and faces away from you. You tell him to turn around and listen, but he continues to ignore you. You swear and begin to panic. You weren't expecting him to not even entertain your offer. You had no backup plan. Erasing somebody's memory is a horrible thing to do. You gasp at his... Actually, I don't really know what I would do. Let's see. Let's see. I guess I'm the one... Oh, I guess... No, we're going back. You get up and walk to stand in front of him. Okay, you don't care about any family memories. I can see that. He looks up at you briefly. I'd gladly forget them if they ever visited. You have no leverage, scram kid. You're angry now. You grab your gun in both hands and slam it into his head as hard as you can. No. You return his words with a smile. Oh, I got just the thing for you then. You snap your fingers and voices of people people at the door ring like music in your ears. You grin down at the general. Be careful what you wish for. There we go. Ah, that's fun. AI, what? Careful what you wish for. You turn your eyes to the door as his family enters. There we go. Maybe that'll help the AI thread it. You smile as you watch them. His wife and kids enter the office. One of his sons kicked the door closed behind him, and they all begin to chatter. They completely ignore you. You chuckle as you see the general try to interject and get nothing but blank stares in response. His son turns and notices you standing there. He pauses and look at you curiously before walking over to you with a smirk on his face. You wave your gun at his face. Hey, you are supposed to annoy your father, not me. Like, no, go annoy your dad, not me. He looks at the gun and begins to laugh. You're not very big, are you? You glare at him. I'll shoot you. You immediately regret your words as he stares at you in confusion. His eyes glance at the gun and he begins to laugh even more. You hear your trigger phrase before you realize what is going on. You won't shoot me. What? You sigh. Stop. No, you bite your lip at his words. Don't make me. You give him a threatening glance. And he just laughs again. You know you can't kill him now. You would be undoing everything you have done today. The family is just staring at you now, and the general's gotten out of his chair to stare at you in confusion. You sigh and begin to think really hard. Then you realize you're saying the trigger phrase out loud. You won't shoot me. You get angry. You begin to raise your gun as if to shoot. I can't shoot the family. You use your powers to make the family begin. No, actually, that's kind of a cop-out. I can't do that either. You shoot. Okay, alright, that's great. You pout as you shoot the mother. No, actually, as you shoot the floor before the kids. It was a boy? You pout as you shoot the floor before the kid's feet. That's it. I'm the boss of you. You say victoriously. You laugh as you see him jump back in surprise at the gunshot. You point the gun at his face once more and laugh. You have to do what I say now. You feel your throat close up as you try to force the trigger, but nothing happens. What? And I say, go bother your father. You wave at the general. That was a general, right? He stares at you blankly, begins to walk over to his father, whispers something to him, and the general begins laughing. Then he looks at you and begins pointing. You turn to look behind you and realize you have been standing in front of a mirror the whole time. What? No. Begins pointing. He scoffed, and that's it. That's it. You scoff. That's it. You shoot the mother first. There we go. This is it. I've had it. We're just ending these. No, this is not. We're trying this again. AI what? The kid gives you a look as if you are insane before walking over to his father and pounding. He begins to whisper in his father's ear. They both look at you suspiciously. You frown and begin waving your gun around at them. The kid's mother is just staring at you in horror. You tell her to sit down, but she shakes her head no. You glare at her and try again, but she just turns her head away from you. This is not doing so good. Alright. You didn't expect that. No, actually, no. Okay, we're going back to where the kid comes in. You grin at the kid. Your dad sucks. There, let's do that. Try that. Come on, AI, what? It's not having issues, is it? What? He smacks me? No. Alright. I kind of ran it into the ground. I ran this into the ground. You tilt your head as you look at him. He's probably your age and in perfect health. His blonde hair falls over his eyes as he looks you over. So you're the kid trying to take over the planet? You nod silently. And he bursts out laughing. Slaps your hand away as you go to grab him. Well, you gotta be smarter than you look, kid. By not wearing a shirt with your enemy's symbol on it? What? You take a few steps back and look up at him. I have a proposition for you. Join me in taking over the planet, and you will be free to do as you wish. I will just recruit everyone, or try to recruit anyone. He seems to consider it for a moment before replying. Thanks, but no thanks. I already got everything I need. You tilt your head in confusion. What? No, I want him to join me. AI, come on. I think this is not going anywhere, really. He looks down at you and narrows his eyes. If I join you, then I'm going to do what I want anyway. But you make a fair point. I'll join you on the condition that you let my dad go. You look over at the general and see him waving for you to agree. You sigh as you turn your back to the blonde. Very well. The son smiles at you and raises his hand toward his father. You snap your fingers and the rest of the family disappears. You look at the boy. Disappears. You look at the boy and his father. Great. 2 more humans join my cause. There you go. The general bursts into laughter as he walks over to you. That's a neat trick. How'd you do it? You don't have that much power and certainly not that much skill. What? What? No, what? Alright. This is it. I'm gonna end it here. This is not going anywhere. This story's kind of a bust. We could try it again some other time. Yeah, let me do this. This story was a bit strange prompt, strange outcome so far. We crash landed in the desert. We're greeted by Chris Hartfield, the astronaut, who wanted to lock us away in Area 51. Then we fled and ended up in a hotel with naked people. Then we ended up in a bank, but didn't really do anything. I didn't really get the chance where I could be like, hey, let's just give money to everyone or something. Kind of missed opportunity there. Then the military came. We threatened the military leader with erasing his memory thanks to Hasbro's chat suggestion, which was pretty good. He said that threatening somebody's family always works. And didn't work the second time around after the FBI person led us to his leader. He said he wishes his family wouldn't be there. And so we made his family appear, and it kind of derailed from there. That's pretty much it. This was a short stream. Oh, this is short and to the point. Kind of meh. Yeah, thank you so much for joining and watching, and I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Bye.